welcome to another episode of Chris Sees the Internet. PlatformCollection.com is where you'll find us. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're a little behind, but that's how we do. 7 o'clock is when people get in the green room. That's what I like to say. So people warm up, they get in the green room. A lot to talk about today, man. There's a lot going on. Our good friend Curtis King is going to be on the show today.
Yes, sir.
At the top of the hour. So make sure you stay tuned in. We're going to be on for a little bit. If you guys don't know this, man, the year-end show just completed. Myself, Mike Mackey, OJ Hip Hop Eddie, 7 Octobers. You can go over to PlatformCollection.com, hosted by Parker Edison. And we did a end of the year wrap up, which I thought was cool, man. I think it was more about just us kind of looking back on what a weird year.
Yeah, definitely these times have been completely different than any times.
That's an understatement.
Yeah, that's an understatement for sure. I think it's good to see it ending, man. I thought we were gonna get out of 2020 without any more loss, man, but still some wild things going on. I have a lot of friends who are feeling it right now because of family members. And Brody Lee, man, did you guys hear about Brody Lee?
Oh,
if you guys aren't
the wrestler,
if you're familiar with Brody Lee, oh man. Jonathan Hubbard.
But why? What happened?
41. He had some lung issues. He was AEW's Brody Lee. Came over from WWE. Mm-hmm. The reason this is like super, super unfortunate, I watch wrestling, and it's I can tell you that his storyline and his arc was a guy who had kind of never gotten his just due, and then he finally started to get it right at the end. He won a title. He was at a company that really appreciated him, and
he's a genuinely good dude. Like,
yeah, he's known as he loved his kids. He loved his family. Kind of just lived for that, and Brody Lee's gonna be missed.
41, man.
41 years old, man. 41 years young, my friend. It's a crazy thing, man. 1979. Wow. And I mean, and to say this, like, if you're not a wrestling fan and wondering, like, well, I wonder what the big deal is. Really, genuinely, this guy was just on that level where he's just about to hit. Yeah. Like, it was just about to hit. Everybody kind of knew he was next.
He had a great look, great worker.
Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. And for it to end like that, oh, man. Tragic. But, man, in lighter news, we are back this week. If you guys missed last week, it's hard to imagine. I just can't even imagine that you could have missed last week.
I'm sure it's
not if you like yourself.
I feel a little bit.
It's imprinted on their memories. They know.
You know what I mean? But we had for the first time ever, an extravaganza. Chris Sees the Internet weight loss extravaganza. Mike, what say you? How do you feel 1 week removed from arguably the greatest weigh-in in sporting history? Because I'm calling it's sports at this point.
And this is we're
like pro athletes.
This is the McGregor Mayweather of weight loss right now.
Except you're both of them.
Yeah. This is all of us, you know. I mean, this is the battle of the bulge, you know. No pun intended. But,
and we don't want to lose.
No, we don't want to lose. We have a lot of room, you know, that we can fix. I'm trying to make some fat puns.
Did you have to change your number? I know you had mentioned you were getting blown up.
Oh yeah, I had to remove my SIM card. I had to get actually a slimmer phone, you know, ironically. And it was just, you know, been blowing up ever since. And, you know, just it's hard to go out in public now. I have to, you know, I have body doubles, you know, obviously, you know, bigger body doubles. You know,
because you're not even at that size as you were. I mean, now you're not even that size.
No, I think I've already slimmed down considerably since then. I'm in complete, you know, get it done mode.
What is it? Catonic? No, catonic?
Catatonic?
Catatonic.
I could be. after all this workout.
I'm down for a vodka tonic.
I'm usually unresponsive.
Eddie, okay, so we are going to weigh in again this week. And the cool thing is Curtis King is going to weigh in.
Yeah, I'm interested.
He's going to have some results for us of his weigh-in. So it's going to be interesting to see how that turns out, right?
I mean, we're going to have some competition. This is getting interesting.
Well, this is what I'm looking for from Curtis King. I don't know about you. But I'm looking... I think he's going to have like that special motivation, like a way to motivate us. You know what I mean? Like here's the thing that he's done that not many people we know have done. He has consistently, inch by inch, stuck to plans and completed them.
Yeah.
And so he's very used to getting disciplined and getting that stuff in order. I think I need some of that. I don't know about you. I definitely can use some of that. And I think Curtis King might be the guy to help motivate us, inspire us.
Well, I brought some material to motivate us all, man. That's all.
What do you mean?
All right, man. So I got this theme that as I printed down here, it kind of gives a breakdown of like some smoothies that you can have that'll help you like lose weight, kind of maintain and get some energy boost.
Oh, yeah. Like shit your pants?
No shitty, man. I mean, that kind of just happens already, but this, I don't know if this will help. But anyways, 5 weight loss snacks. You can have some almonds with some bananas, some celery. With
This is what you're doing?
That's what I'm about to do, man.
What are some of the foods you does it say stuff you can't eat or you should stay away from?
I didn't want to bring that one because then it might confuse me when I'm buying food.
Okay, so what are you what is your diet going to consist of over these next 2 months?
Definitely a lot of nuts.
Nuts, okay.
A lot of nuts, yeah. And
like any nuts? Peanuts?
Yeah, like
these
peanuts,
nuts?
those nuts too, almond nuts. Let me see what I got. I like the mango with the pineapple. That's a good little
mango
morning.
And pineapple. I feel like that's very sugary though, isn't it?
Not according to these people here, man.
Okay, who are these people?
This is the...
I just want to know what plan you're on. I'm sure we're all going to be on our different plans, but I'd love to hear.
And this is from Dr. Vegan.
Dr. Vegan.
Not that I'm going vegan, but it's from Dr.
That's not going to be my route.
You should, okay.
Because I'm going to eat nothing but Slim Jims. Okay?
Got you.
Yeah.
All protein, all low quality proteins.
Right, just right off the bat. And I even go catch wild game in the forest.
Now you're talking.
And I got the natural painkillers.
Natural painkillers.
Yeah, man.
Some of that.
Oh, because you need that just to get into the exercise mode, right?
Yeah, this is the last page of all the stuff that I got to do. The last page is like, okay.
Painkillers.
Yes, I need that one.
I like it.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm going to go this route.
Okay. What about exercise, man? Are you going to do all diet, you think? Or you think you're going to be mostly diet?
Yes, I'm going to do mostly
there's
diet.
people who don't exercise at all, and they're just pretty much just healthy eaters, but... Yeah. If a bear comes or something, they're dead.
I mean, I did this thing about maybe I would say about 8-9 years ago, where it was about 45-60 days where I cut carbs, tortillas, rice, bread, all of that stuff.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And after that, I lost about 30 pounds, and then that's when I started working out.
Oh, okay, because your body was ready now.
Got a jump start on it.
I got you. Yeah. That makes sense, man.
So I'm gonna go that route. The running around is just with the kids.
I'd like to weigh. You know what? I feel like the weigh-in today is gonna be Mike.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Are you weighing? How are you weighing in today?
Oh, probably light as a feather.
No, I'm saying.
How am I?
Yeah. Because last time you were pretty much naked.
It's a possibility. We'll leave them. We'll leave it suspenseful.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll leave them in suspense.
I wouldn't mind if you didn't get naked, but it's cool.
I want to, keep them wanting more. That's,
Yeah, that's what I like. That's what I like.
Less is more.
Less is more. I got you. I feel that too. I feel that. I can't really argue with that either.
I was telling Kill Siri last week. I was like, man, I didn't even realize. It didn't hit me till like the next day where I was like, oh yeah, you guys took off your shoes. You guys like a weigh in from a fight or from a whatever. And I was like, I just went in my jeans and my tennis shoes, and I was like,
But you just weigh in again like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that's how you keep it steady.
Yep, we got to keep it consistent. We can, but I don't think I'm gonna unpackage these goods until
the time, right? Yeah, they get them early and then they get them now. So you just swallow it. If you're a little over today, you just got to swallow that, right?
Okay. Yeah, I'll eat it. No pun intended.
Yeah, no. I mean, you don't want to eat it. You'd like to not eat it.
Yeah.
But if you have to eat it,
there's a good chance I might eat it.
It's all over the face.
What are you eating, man?
Oh, right now?
Oh no, what are you not gonna eat?
Oh, well, I'm just not going to eat anything that's going to make me, miss this challenge. I'm going to eat nothing but a high-protein, streamlined diet. I'm going to erect American Gladiators in the backyard. I'm going to just start running the gauntlet. The triathlon starts tomorrow.
Nice. All right, so you told me today that you did a little bit of road work.
Oh, yeah. Get this Ironman challenge going to,
what's that all
25
about?
miles, I think. I'm pretty sure that's all.
You got good knees? You got good back?
No, not anymore.
Not anymore. On neither?
No, neither.
Oh.
After the first workout or the second workout?
Yeah, I'm still feeling some of the first. I think I'm feeling the first, second, third workout all together right now.
Oh, okay. But that wears off.
Hopefully,
right? That definitely wears off.
Yeah.
No. If you stick to it, it'll definitely wear off. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff on the internet we can check out.
Jump in the ice bath, maybe.
I would like to do that.
Oh,
I would like to do that.
In the summertime, I might be doing that.
Yeah, it's cold enough to do that now, right? I just might as well just go outside and
just get the water hose hit you. Sure, why not?
This guy here, his name is Global Triathlon Network. You guys get a subscribe from us.
Oh, he looks
Welcome
familiar.
to Chris Sees the Internet.
I was just there today.
But was he ever fat?
Was this guy ever? I see what you're saying.
Yeah, man.
You're saying if you're not fat, if you don't know the pain of fat, it's hard to get motivated.
Exactly.
I got you.
Yeah.
I don't know, man, but this guy's running out. I want to see. This is the kind of running I want to do. I want to run out in the woods and.
Yeah, but he might have never had like a real cheeseburger, man. Or like a real piece of greasy chicken or something.
I've definitely sacrificed some years for sure. Okay, Eddie, if you had to say, this is a horrible thing to talk about, but I love it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
If you had to predict how many years you cut off your life from eating the way you eat, how many years do you think? Roundabout.
Okay, I'm at least I would say probably like 5 to 7.
5 to 7. So if you were going to be 60, say you were going to live to 65, you're probably only going to hit 60 is what you're thinking. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean I think it's not that's recently, but it's the damage that I did before.
Gotcha.
That the body's already, it's like, it's upset right now with me.
It's unfortunate.
It doesn't work the way it used to.
Yeah, I mean,
I can relate to that.
I can relate to that.
2 or 3 triple cheeseburgers in one sitting.
Right.
Probably not a good idea at that time, but it was delicious.
I have okay, let's do this. You know what? Because this is what it's all about, man. This is what it's all about. It's us looking our internal fatty in the eye and going, "You're not welcome here anymore, sir. Your services are no longer needed. I need you to go away." So the first thing I'm going to do, I think we got to start in a place where it's about truth. It's about setting ourselves free from the burden of past failures. Why don't we all go ahead and say, what is your most guilty meal that you've ever had? And how, when, and where did that guilty meal happen? Mike, we're starting with you. It's okay. You're in the trust tree.
My mom's cookies.
Your mom's cookies. What kind of cookies? We need details. You need to bring us through it. You need to know tell us how you were feeling.
My mom makes really bomb cookies. And she's real frugal about that over the years.
Yes.
So it takes a lot of finessing and finagling to get cookies out of my mom, right? She's got to love me that year. And so, right, I was an exceptionally good boy and, right, good son, and, hitting all the right marks. So she makes me cookies. Sometimes it got so bad where I thought, okay, something's wrong because she's making me cookies, right? So thankfully, right, she's making me, and they're so delicious. They're chocolate chip, and I have a lot of food allergies, so it's hard for me to indulge in desserts and stuff, right? So the desserts that I get are far and few between. So my mom's cookies are super bomb. Right?
What kind of cookies are they? Chocolate
chip,
okay.
oatmeal.
But how many are you having?
And hold on, I'm sure he's getting to that. Okay, so walk us through the scenario.
They're they're just delicious. For the lack of a better word.
Right.
And
they're a weakness for you.
Yeah, and just like any spoiled child, I guess I get I ended up eating I think all of the cookies, maybe like minus one or two, but I was sneaking cookies all night, and this is like usually with the holidays and stuff. But I didn't. After I woke up from that diabetic coma, I thought, it might not be a good idea.
Wait, how many did you eat?
I had like 3 dozen. I don't know.
Whoa!
That was aggressive right there.
Yeah.
That was
over the course of like maybe 36 hours.
Yeah, this is what we're looking for. This is the kind of stuff we're looking for.
Yeah. And,
so you ate 3 dozen in a course of 48 hours?
Yeah, maybe, give or take. So I was constantly snacking on them and just constantly cookies and.
Like you just kept going back.
By any chance, do you have any in your pocket right now?
Yeah, I actually keep like a pocket cookie, to be honest with you.
I'm gonna have to get one of those, man.
Just in case of an emergency, a bad emergency.
Yeah.
Right, sometimes I have to stress eat, or something happens, I gotta. It's a mom's cookie.
Okay, but I mean, so how did you feel?
Other than like
as you were doing it, because Mike, this is what we're doing. We're killing that old us.
Mm-hmm.
As you were doing it,
yeah.
Was the shame coming up at that time? Were you feeling
at least a little bit?
Yeah. Were you like, I shouldn't be doing this, or were you like, I'll think about that after this cookie?
No.
Like, where were you? Like, do you get in the zone?
I displaced it because they're so good. It was just like so easy to just indulge.
So you don't even think of it, right? You're just like, oh, I'm just snacking again.
No, the shame came after. The shame came later.
When you went, how was it when you went to get the last cookie and you realized, oh shit, I went through all the cookies?
No, that moment happens when I'm like maybe a dozen cookies down. I start counting them. I go, okay, I got 10 cookies left. I'll say these 10 cookies.
Yeah, and 10,
tomorrow.
that's still a good number. Like, I left 10 fucking cookies. What the fuck? I didn't eat them all.
It turns into 7, right? And then it turns into 5.
By the nighttime.
Yeah, and then before I know it, I got 3 cookies. Okay, I'll just save these. They're so good. They're not, but I can't.
And it's too late by then, right?
It's just right. Then that midnight that midnight tote comes around, and then
it's a wrap.
It's a wrap, man.
All right, I got you.
I've had to control.
I don't feel like that was
man.
that bad of a shame spiral, though. I think you did okay with it.
I actually want some of those cookies now.
Eddie, what was your most embarrassing, your lowest point in eating?
Definitely those lard tamales, man.
Lard?
Yeah, my mom makes with
she makes a lot. She uses lard.
She uses the lard.
Is she the kind of person that saves the lard?
No, she buys it.
She buys fresh lard.
Yeah, she'll go buy it.
She doesn't have that coffee can?
I got the coffee. We got the coffee can.
Nah.
My grandma used to have, she had this house where there was like a cupboard, but under the cupboard, it was hollowed out so air would come in there. And I guess it was a place where you could keep like things cool.
Yeah.
Right. So it was just a very old school. And she would keep this little coffee can of lard from every meal. She'd pour it in there and then cook with it the next day.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Actually, I think about it now and I don't know why they were saving it.
It was bomb. Oh gosh.
But you really think it was for the flavor?
Yeah. It makes
they were just
all the difference.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Sometimes she would sneak in there like bacon oil too. So throw
bacon
it in
oil. Yeah.
And then I'm like, what?
Your mom is a notoriously good food cooker, but all very bad ingredients, right?
Right. Yeah. And then you just, at some point where I'm full, I'm not full. And then I just keep going.
Well, look at this, Mackie. When I first met Eddie in college, he I think we were going for spring break, somewhere in Northern California. We were going to go to one of our friends' houses and stay the weekend or whatever. And on the way up, we passed through Eddie's house. Eddie was like, "Hey, I want you to meet my parents." We went to go meet his parents. And I shit you not, she, on top of the table of every meal that I had ever eaten at her house, was probably like a 2-gallon, giant thing of Kool-Aid, right?
Okay.
And she would sit there pour the Kool-Aid in, and then pour the box of sugar in, like just pouring in.
Yeah.
So Eddie grew up with the sweet part being like almost every part of his meal.
Oh yeah.
And that was, because our parents didn't even know that was wrong. They didn't even know there was anything wrong. They were like, it's mostly water.
Yeah. Man, that just kind of reminded me of my sugar crack addiction I have right now.
Okay, but hold on, man. You didn't get us through this. That doesn't seem like shameful at all. It seemed like you were pretty happy to eat those tamales. Like, I'm talking about when you ate
as well.
food. Yeah, because that's nothing. You're obviously acting like a normal person. I'm saying, have you eaten so much where you were just ashamed of, like, oh my God, you looked yourself in the mirror, you looked at like Mackie. Like Mackie went through 3 dozen cookies, bro. That's a big difference than like I had a couple tamales.
36 cookies.
In fact, me and Mike are kind of upset at you right now that you don't understand.
I had more than a couple, but definitely. Yeah, I guess it was.
I mean, have you ever... I can tell you one...
It wasn't that shameful, I guess.
I can tell you one right now. So one of the things that my family makes... I don't know if you guys' family does this. It's a family tradition. We've always done this, but I know it's not like new or anything. But so they used to like to buy. My grandmother used to buy strawberries, and she wanted to make whipped cream, strawberries, and the little angel food cake as a strawberry shortcake. But there was a lot of people in the family, and strawberries were expensive. So what she would do is get the strawberries and mash them, and then pour sugar in it, mash them again. And so it's almost like a strawberry sauce almost, right? But fresh strawberries.
She's making her own syrup, man.
Yeah. And so, it was almost like making your own strawberry syrup, but it was all fresh. And then she would pour, this is the worst part. She'd pour half and half. You know what half and half is?
Milk?
Yes.
Yeah,
half and half is like a very creamy milk. It's mostly for coffee. I don't know anybody who just drinks half and half. That'd be weird. If you do, though, hit us up at Christie's the Internet.
Yeah.
I'll bring my kid over.
But she would pour half and half in it and then mix it in. And now, mind you, in Europe, they serve this in Wimbledon. Mm-hmm. It's strawberries and cream. That's what it is. It's like a rich person's thing. Yeah, it's a delicacy. But they were just trying to make it stretch. So this is the way they would make it stretch.
That's how your mom would.
Yeah, and then you ladle it out and pour it over the bread. And so it'd almost be like this little strawberry soup of bread. And I'm talking, we would make, I'd say 3 gallons of it. Okay. So like picture 3 gallons of this in a big giant bowl where you would it was for dough, like in one of those bowls where you would put dough in, but we'd have that in and you put it in the refrigerator and it would get super cold. And so one day I don't know. I was just being a fatty and I lost control. And I think it was like 15 or 16 years old. And I grabbed the whole thing and I drank out of it. Like I drank it, right? And that first gulp was so good. I was like, I'm going to just do one more gulp because it was so good, right? I was just trying to sneak a little bit before anybody got some because it was setting still, but it was perfect. I got to it first. I think I had gotten home from school first, and it was in there. My grandmother had it preparing. My uncle and my aunts were still going to come home. So I grabbed it. I drank it, and it was so good. I was like, oh, you know what? Just a couple more. And I think I kind of blacked out. I must have blacked out because I did at least 3 or 4 gulps. And I swear to God, it was almost gone, dude.
Oh, my God.
To the point where I couldn't explain it. You know what I mean? Like, how was I going to explain? Like, I just didn't. My fatness did not give a fuck about any of your feelings. Oh. It was going to be it was like our big dessert for the dinner, like a family dinner. And I fucking drank it all. And I got down to like just to the bottom and I just put it back in there and then. Because at that point, you're fucked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a lot of dairy, man.
Yeah. Oh, my God, bro. Oh, my God. I mean, I couldn't do it now. My body has changed much since then. But, yeah.
Your mom has a pretty good recipe, though. That's pretty bomb.
Oh, dude, it's so amazing. Bomb. I'll make you guys some. In fact, we'll have that for our after challenge meal. After challenge. I'm going to make us a big bowl of that. Oh, my God, dude. You smoke a nice joint. You know what I mean? You smoke a nice joint, and then you eat some strawberries and cream. We just called it strawberry shortcake for the longest time. By the way, here's like this is poor people problems, right?
Yeah.
For the longest time, I thought that was strawberry shortcake. I'd never seen actual strawberry shortcake. And I got into a fight at school, in elementary school, because this kid was like, look I brought strawberry shortcake. And I was like, that's not strawberry shortcake, blah, blah, blah. I was just like, that's not it. And he's like, it is. And he got super mad. And I was like, God. It's not strawberry. I know what it is. And like we fought. And they had to break it up, and lo and behold, he was right. So if you're out there, Jonathan, you were right this whole time. It was not. I was not eating. I was eating watery strawberries with half an half.
I mean, this is a weight loss challenge, but we also mean we're unpacking a lot of stuff.
Bro, I'm telling you, we are not going to lose the weight if we don't kill the inner fatty.
Exactly.
The inner fatty has to go. In fact, here's the thing: we don't want to kill him. We're friends with the inner fatty, but he's no longer needed in the front anymore. We need him in the back. Like when we go to Vegas, he can come out in Vegas. He can come out and we can at the buffet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe necessary, like once, twice a year.
Competition.
Yeah, exactly. Right. That's what it is there.
That's when it's game time.
Yeah. For the most part, I've been able to check my inner crazy. Now I'm going after my inner fatty. And I'm telling you, I'm on his ass. I mean, he can't run as it is.
You should see my inner fatty when I'm at the store, right? With a
Are you eating food at the store?
Are you eating food in the?
No, but it's just I go. I told you about I can't go to the store stoned.
Oh no,
because then
that's just a mess, right?
Eating with my, I start getting hungry eyes for this or that, and I buy it, and that's.
I do get up at night and have
snacks. That's the worst, Eddie.
It's the cookies.
They say that's the worst. That's diabetes written all over.
And then I stopped.
We're not going with
today,
me. So
dude.
far, no,
I went to the store and I love chocolate covered almonds.
Mm-hmm.
But I know I could eat the almonds, which would be okay, but the chocolate is what kills it. And
or makes it delicious.
That's true, man.
I mean, it doesn't.
But I'm working on that part too because I do that. Man.
Okay, so maybe the issue, right, is this? You guys out? Let's see if we can get to the bottom of this together,
chocolate, man.
Together, are we rewarding ourselves with food, even though you don't truly deserve it?
Rewarding yourself?
Yeah. Is food like a way for you to get your mind off of something? A food is a way for you to
pleasure. Like a pleasure.
Dude, I'll eat because I'm bored. Nothing's on TV. Nothing's on TV.
No, nothing better to do.
Yeah. And I'm like, yo, that sounds really good right now. I'm just gonna eat.
Yeah.
But what you just mentioned earlier, like after the challenge, you'll make that strawberry shortcake, and you said, but right before we'll have that joint. So that's probably what's happening now that you said that. I'm having the joint right before bed, but I'm really having the snack before bed because I have the joint, then I go have the snack, and then I go to bed.
Yeah, I think you're blaming the joint.
Damn, man.
And you can't blame the joint.
Yeah. We're not losing that weight.
We're not. That's not. You know what I mean? No way.
Yeah, after today's shopping.
We're solving the problem is what it is. We're solving the age-old problem of how do we defeat munchies? How does a stoner dude hold up?
So that's my denial.
There are healthy stoners. I'm going to look it up right now.
Is there anybody?
Oh, it's a known fact.
I want to see who the healthiest stoner is.
Matthew McConaughey.
You think so? Maybe. Healthiest.
What about any healthy tips from the chat, if they have any?
Carino said lift heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes
I want to get swole like Carino, bro.
420 special. The top 10 healthiest munchie snacks. Oh, shit. Hold on. Shout out to Kiss FM 102.7.
Oh, LA, Los Angeles.
Big shout out to Kiss FM.
Let's see. 420. Let's see. We got fresh fruit. It doesn't always do it, though. Am I right?
Oh, popcorn won't do it either.
Yeah, popcorn gets a little too. The problem with popcorn is as soon as I'm done with it, I want to eat something sweet, right? To balance that out.
Yeah.
I'm a real salt
kettle corn.
But I've done the caramel and all that. But
that's death, right?
That's where I'm at right there.
Death in a can.
Yeah. This is where I'm at right here.
Nuts.
Yeah, man. How about that?
That's kettle corn too. Right?
Wheat toast and almond butter. I like that. I don't know about the almond
We
butter.
have guacamole on toast. So.
I love,
that's good.
That's good, right?
Yeah.
Well,
But guacamole's fattening.
though.
No, but that's the good
Tacos.
fat, man. It's the good fat.
Tacos freaking rule. It's simple.
Those are always. They're not
I'm
fattening.
talking about authentic tacos, or even better, homemade tacos if you can cook. Tacos are made of vegetables, meat, and tortillas, so there's really nothing there that's going to kill your diet.
They said tacos.
Okay,
no
this
tacos.
is some bullshit. I'm sorry. You're trying to. You slug. As soon as you slug in tacos, I should have known you were full of shit. Oh, God damn it! They're just trying to set us up.
The stoner diet. There's something that's called the stoner
healthiest.
diet.
I'm trying to look for who is. Let me see. Who is the healthiest stoner?
Yeah,
healthiest stoner
is the healthiest.
Mike,
stoner.
your name better not come up, man.
Oh, that's not
23 healthy-ish stoner snacks. No, they're
healthy-ish.
See, nobody's ever fucking decided to figure this out.
Okay, do the one right on top that says 3.
No. Who's the athlete?
Where's that?
McGregor smokes.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, is he a smoker?
Stoner athletes.
Yeah,
How about we do stoner athletes, and then we'll look at their bodies. Let's see, stoner athletes. Michael Phelps. We know Michael Phelps.
There you go. He must be.
He was a pretty good big smoker, though, right? Like I heard he was like
for the best swimmer in the world. I mean,
let's see. Is there a video of him? I like to see what he could do. Michael Phelps.
Oh, diet. It says diet right there. Oh,
smoking weed, smoking pot. Okay, here we go. Shout out to Rogan. Talks pot photos. The truth about. I guess we only got a.
We got a photo. Huh? Oh, there he is, right there. See him hitting the bong.
Yeah, I don't know if we can.
There's a photo.
Let me see. I'm trying to see if this is.
I mean, doesn't that make it even more impressive?
Yes.
I mean, it's not
okay, but here's the thing, though, man.
Performance enhancing.
When we're talking about weed, right? I mean, it kind of is.
Well, but he didn't fail his drug test, right?
Have you ever been amazing because you smoked?
But is it all perspective? Like,
it doesn't matter.
Like you are, but
doesn't matter.
Really.
If they could give you like a positivity injection before you go to fight, you'd have an advantage.
Sure.
Right? So if weed is that for you, do you have an advantage? I definitely, here's the thing, because here's the thing, like we were just talking before we went live, I can run if I'm high.
Okay. Well,
I've never run 2 miles high. I mean, not high.
I think it's banned, right? I think it's banned by the drug administrator, the USADA, right? But
yes.
Like, he was subject to that in the Olympics as an athlete.
Well, yeah, so it's definitely banned.
There's no way he was smoking while he was in competition. But,
apparently, he was smoking during competition, though. That's why he got.
Did he lose it? But he didn't lose any of his medals, right, or anything.
I thought, wasn't there something about that? Let me see.
Because Michael,
I thought they did. They stripped it and then gave it back or something like that.
For weed, man.
Yeah,
remember we used to go to the gym?
That was just a little while ago.
And we would smoke.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know I could do long gym sessions if I'm high. Yeah. Just like I could sit in front of a computer for hours.
But I think it just doesn't give you an enhancement as far as performance, right? There's the difference because, like,
but you're talking about physical performance.
The other ones give you like an actual like boost of metabolism, and
of physical
stamina,
right?
And stuff like that.
But I mean, that's the thing. If weed is, it's a double-edged sword, bro. This is why, because if weed is everything we say it is, then it can give him an advantage. If it's not, if it's just something you smoke like cigarettes, which all weed smokers kind of know it's not.
Like, cigarettes aren't banned by USADA, right? But like nicotine, I assume,
is a very creative. Yeah, it makes you very creative.
It makes you stimulant, right? It keeps you like, some people need a cigarette to just operate and stuff, and it's interesting how that's why I find it kind of
weed.
I don't think it negates his ability as an athlete, in my opinion. I mean, if anything, it's more impressive because his lung capacity has to be sound.
So are we going to try to be swimmers now?
I mean, just imagine just to be a professional swimmer of his caliber.
Yeah,
he's got to have his breathing. The way he trains, he probably has to have his breathing pinpoint time.
Yeah, I mean, imagine his bong rips, bro. His bong rips must have been, fantastic.
What a dope. Aww.
I mean, we're really going to look back at this at one day and just be like, God, we were stupid.
Where's that photo where he has like 20 gold medals? Yeah, okay, what a dope.
I'm trying to bring that up. It's not letting me.
They're blocking it, man. They're blocking.
They don't want me to see it.
Man. Michael Phelps is that dude, man. That photo where he's got
I got mad love for Michael Phelps.
That's super inspirational, man.
I mean, obviously, this is what I'm saying. Even if he was smoking, that means he beat you guys high. You know what I mean? Imagine. Just imagine.
Like, he didn't just beat the competition. Like, he
smoked them.
Every record. He fucked everybody.
Do you know a Tim Lincecum? He is a baseball pitcher for the San Francisco Giants. 36 years old.
Is he a big advocate for weed?
I don't know. Let's check out his Instagram. He has no post yet. Yep, he's a stoner.
He's smart.
That's how you prove he's a stoner.
I'm not trying to get caught up.
I guess he's just an advocate.
Oh, okay.
I got
you. There you go.
That's, Yeah, man, I'm not stopping smoking. So we need to figure out how to make this work without having to do that.
I just can't go buy stuff no more, man.
What do you mean?
I mean,
food?
I mean, that's food,
like eating out?
No, like the cookies and the.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's the key, right? Is just don't have it in your house.
Yeah, I mean, yes, and that's
Don't go to the store. Don't.
What I mean, are you buying when you're at the store, Eddie? Are you seeing the cookies and going like, I shouldn't buy these, but you see, but let me ask you this:
I do.
Do you guys do this? Or do you guys use the kids as like excuses on shit? Like you'll buy them cookie. You're like, it's for the kids, and then you guys just eat their shit.
Like instead of getting them goldfish, I'll get them the animal crackers so I can snack on them too.
Yeah.
Cinnamon
I mean, I'm not. I can't imagine that doesn't happen.
As far as
we're gonna ask Curtis King right now, see how he does it with his kid.
Yeah, as far as the cookies, it doesn't, because the kids, to be honest, they don't really like cookies. So that's just
my kids are
that's
mini
just me,
Oreos.
man. That's just me, to be honest. I just go get it. They look.
What about
good.
your wife? What about wifey? Does she like?
She doesn't like
cookies?
She doesn't like sweets, man.
Oh, so you're just
me
100%.
and my little boy but he likes the candy and the ice cream.
Well, he got that from you.
Yeah, but my little girl doesn't like candy and not ice cream really. So that's cool too.
Okay, but Eddie, I just hold on. Look at the camera, man. Look at the camera, not the TV. This is what I have to deal with most of the time.
Are they looking?
Look at the camera right here. Do you understand? You cannot quit this competition.
No, man, I'm not gonna.
Under no circumstances can you go. I'm going to lose anyways, and then just be out.
No, man. I mean,
right? We're all giving our word as men.
You're not going to take a dive?
I even had to. I even printed these.
I know that's big for you. I mean, just the fact that you did printing.
Yes, because I have to. I have to start somewhere, man. Mm-hmm. Damn it!
But we're all giving our word right now.
You need to go through that with us. What the actual?
No, fuck that, Mike. Fuck his plan. Yeah. We're gonna kill it, dog. Mike, you're not giving up.
I'll email you to you, Mike.
No matter what, Mike.
No, that's not my vocabulary.
There's nothing that can happen.
Nothing that could sway me.
Okay.
Mike, I'll just email you the stuff you shouldn't eat.
I'll look. I'll look at it. I'll go through it and implement it into my my regimen. Because right now I'm training at peak level performance.
Okay.
Let me ask you this. Okay.
Lifting logs in the woods and
we're getting deep, right? This is what we do here. We're trying to solve these problems. It's because I love you guys. I want us to be done with this old part of us. Mm-hmm. Let me ask you this. Here's one. Have you ever made fun of a fat person?
No, not intentionally. Maybe off color, but like.
What do you mean?
Well, because I just make jokes constantly, so I might make a fat joke, but I try to indirectly.
Well, that's what I mean.
Do something like a fat joke to make be as a fat joke. I actually have like a rule about that.
Did it happen once you got fat?
No, it's just like my mom was overweight when I was younger.
Right? Me too.
And so like she had issues with that, and so I never like.
So you can play the dozens. Was that tough? Because you'd be like, "Fuck you, man! I'm gonna fucking kill you."
Yeah, but so I try to make it an effort not to make make fun of people who are fat.
Yeah,
like, I don't find that as.
Have
fun.
you ever seen it done?
Yeah, and I would always intervene.
What was it? Like? What was it like? Like,
well, I'll take it personal because I had a family member who suffered from that kind of ridicule, I guess.
Yeah.
And made it vocally known and stuff, and especially with myself. I wasn't exactly like, constantly, liked and stuff. So
yeah,
especially with my conditions and, just
what's the worst bully? What's the worst bully you ever ran into?
The worst bully?
Yeah, like if you had to just give them a trophy because you were like, God damn, you were a good bully. Like that was a bully.
Luckily I didn't. I always stood up for myself, so I wouldn't get bullied per se.
He maybe didn't have to bully you,
but like
I remember my bully for sure. I remember.
I remember like when things would happen and there would be nothing I could do about it because like I was physically, incapable of beating somebody up.
Yeah. Like you got punked.
Yeah. All that. Yeah. They would, so one time they took my backpack, they threw it on the roof. And
that's a good one. That's a good one.
I got one. Yeah, that's a good one. I got one. I used to have an Anthony Hardaway jersey.
Oh shit.
Okay, when he played for the Magic.
I'm already getting mad.
With Shaq, right? So I didn't like Shaq. I used to like Anthony Hardaway. So I used to have, and I didn't have a lot of money. I just happened to get this as a gift. So I used to wear it to school. I was so proud of my Anthony Hardaway jersey.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, right, the cool kids, oh, yeah, you look cool now. You're not wearing these hand-me-downs, right? You got actual, like, designer stuff now.
And you keep it clean,
somebody jacked it from gym when I was, because you have to get into your uniform and stuff for gym. So somebody broke into my locker and took it. So we ended up, like, right, because it was an expensive jersey, too. Apparently I got it, like, I don't remember how I obtained it, but I, just got it. And I remember it being like a really nice one.
Yeah.
And so I told like my mom or something. I got the word got out before school was over, right? Because I had early PE. So like was wearing like this raggedy T-shirt and like this stuff that they gave me, right? So I was wearing these hand-me-down like clothes from other kids, right? Like the lost and found clothes and stuff. So I told my mom before the school was over, and they made a stink about it.
So you took it off for gym?
Yeah, I had to get ready. Yeah, so when I came back from PE,
so somebody knew your locker, or did you guys used to just keep your stuff outside of a locker?
Somebody got in my locker.
How did they get in?
I think they just got in there with their fingers or something, because there's like little gaps and stuff that you could pinch the material.
Because it wasn't open?
Yeah, it wasn't open. It was still locked. They kept it locked.
Maybe they knew it.
Yeah, but
maybe they knew the
tricks.
You know how'd you come up on your combination?
I think it was just one of the, they gave you
one, right? Yeah.
Like
see,
that.
I remember this kid in our high school got like the master list. He did, and he was like a senior, and like he got arrested because his senior prank, he put like whipped cream in like all these people's fucking lockers. It was actually pretty genius, but I know that's possible. Okay, so they took it, and then did you ever get it back?
No. Well, that was the point, like, about bullies.
Did you know who took it?
Yeah, I found out who took it.
No.
So then I was like, let's go. Like, where's my...
Who was he?
Yeah, like, one of the bigger athletic kids that,
okay.
put on
Was he popular?
Yeah. And so, like, there was no way I could, like, I was like, I stood up to him.
But he stole a fucking jersey.
Yeah, there's nothing I could do about it. Oh, just because they messed with me. So, like...
But did they destroy the jersey, or did somebody wear it?
I don't remember what happened to it. They never wore it to school.
Wow.
Like...
So they may have just tossed it.
I don't know what they did.
Wow.
But I found out who did it.
So it was just one of those, we don't want you to wear it.
Well, the thing was like, yeah, I think so. But like, they did like actual detective work, right? This
took some effort.
They did some deductive, like who was in your class.
This is like quality bullying.
Yeah, well, they were because it was
you had some good bullies.
Right.
You can appreciate a good bully,
Yeah, hats off to them for the trauma.
Yeah, because you could have, bro. I seen a few people have the just throw you in the locker bully, or like they try to pants you bully. Yeah, that's so cliche. Your bully like literally found out your combination and then sent like a psychological, like it's not even, your jersey's so whack to us that we're not even gonna wear it, but neither are you. Like, we're going to just take it off the face of the earth.
Because I was waiting for that one. I was waiting
crazy.
For...
You knew it was coming?
Because I got confirmation that so-and-so did it through the, through the grapevine.
Who was the snitch?
Just one of my homies at the time was like, hey, bro, I know who did it, right? Like...
Because he watched it. That's why that
the
fucking
school
the school...
He's the one they held down to get the fucking combination.
Well, the school cracked down on it because they were like... Because they noticed my lock wasn't open.
Plus, it's like $90 or something, right? Yeah, it was up there, yeah.
But... Because they treated it like theft, I guess, because it was a breaking into lockers, right?
Yes.
And they took that personal at the school, so they wanted to know who did it, and they pinpointed like who was the most likely suspects.
Yeah.
Who was out of the gym at that point, who had access or whatever. And they never could like just pin it on anybody, right? And even their investigation wasn't the guy who did it. Like that was the thing, too.
No, somebody
found out.
So did somebody take a dive? Like somebody took a dive?
Nah, like some of my homies told me who did it. Right? They knew who did it.
Yeah.
And you didn't tell them at that time?
No, I got it. Yeah, I got it with them too. I was like, what kind of homer are you if you're gonna let me get my shit jacked? Right?
Yeah.
Let's jump him.
No, I was gonna jump. I was gonna fight him and shit. I was like, okay, let's go, right? And so like
for an Anthony Hardaway,
yeah, for an Anthony Hardaway jersey, but it was like it was the dude who had like
Kobe.
It was the dude who had like the squad, right? Like it was like I wasn't fighting him. I was gonna fight.
Was he like a good-looking dude? Like did he have chicks too?
Oh yeah,
that always hurts more.
Mr. Popular, it was like one of the football dudes. So he's like,
yes,
3 times as big as me and 5 feet taller than me.
And so you just had to take it.
Yeah,
you just took it on the chin.
Took it on the chin.
Well,
I confronted him about it though.
Yeah,
I was like, nah. Because I have that kind of mentality. I'm confrontational when like I see injustice like that, especially when it goes to like
you have to defend it.
Yeah, like my little brother, like I would be at his school. Like I can't do that now. Like it's weird because like right now if you do it, they'll just call the cops, right? Like
because you're a vigilante, you fucking asshole. That's not
back in the day. It's
that doesn't work.
I would just you fucked with my brother, like It was on. I would be there at your school. I wasn't in his grade, and I'd show up. Hey.
Well, hopefully our guest today, Curtis King, who you can now see on the screen. Curtis, do you have us, by the way? Can you hear us fine? I can't tell.
I hear you fine.
Okay, so man, you gotta Kurt. Just so you know,
Hello?
you have at least a 4-second delay. And there it is.
Okay.
Dude, that's cool, man. Where are you calling in from? Shanghai? I gotta wait.
Home.
Oh, Kurt, man, we were just talking before. We'll try to make this work, man. We won't add any extra ums or anything, so to throw people off. But yeah, we were just talking before, man. We know that you are a person who has, and I've watched you do this. You have been able to like stick to a plan and execute a plan like long term and short term. It's something that you've gotten like really good at, right? Like it's kind of a way you attack things. So I think that's something that you can probably help us with because we're trying to figure out all our own little plans on how to get motivated with this. Now that we got you on the team of motivation, I want to know from an expert, how do you plan to attack this weight loss challenge? Like, what do you have in your bag of tricks to kind of like motivate yourself?
Well, I have to look at it for myself, and I'm no expert by no means when it comes to losing weight. But I have to look at it from a meal by meal status. And my biggest culprit of gaining weight comes either late at night or early in the morning. And so what I need to first address is what do my mornings look like? If I can dedicate myself to a light breakfast and then just know that at some point in time during the day, my heaviest meal, if that can be somewhat still conscious of the carb intake, if that can still be something that is like good, at least nutritious and good, I'll be straight. My biggest thing is making sure that I make time to work out. And for that, like this week, I've already been training myself to get up earlier, specifically for this. Because my wife and I have been talking about doing this for the longest, but with having home businesses, and you guys know it very well, having business at home, it's really challenging to make the time. But we're not leaving any choice. This last week I got sick actually from some dietary decisions I made, and so. Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
What is that?
I'm gonna have to
tell these documents.
I made some
dietary decisions that Oh, damn! How bad? Like, how bad was the decision? You ate nails, or?
I was being like an unapologetic fat ass. I was just.
Yep.
I looked in the cabinet. And like, I don't know. My thing is this: it'll be a commercial on TV. It'll be somebody saying a certain like restaurant. Like my wife, we have like a thing where you don't say In and Out. We're in the car, don't say In and Out unless we're going to go get In and Out. And so I'll look at commercials and I'll see Pizza Hut. What do we order today? We order Pizza Hut. So it's me knowing that the biggest decisions I make come from those momentary little bitty moments. The same thing happened this week. This week I made shrimp and grits, and I put an unhealthy amount of sugar, and it just destroyed my body because my body was not used to that, based upon the kind of way I've been eating already. So I just got to, I got to take it meal by meal, but then also the biggest thing is getting some kind of consistent workout schedule, and this will be a walk in the park.
Yeah. I feel like Kurt has that big game day mentality that I'm trying to get motivated for this. But here's the thing is, like, you have this toolbox that you go to, even the way you said, like, yeah, I just gotta, even the way you put it, you were already like, I already know what I need to do. Like, I just got to actually do those things. Whereas I'm like,
teach me something.
Yeah, I'm like, I think I kind of know what to do. I thought I was eating all right.
Biggest tip,
my
biggest tip right now. My biggest tip right now: get rid of all the shit that creates. Get rid of all the stuff that creates temptation.
Yeah.
Tonight, after I've been looking forward to this weigh-in. I got my last pizza in before all of this. Like, we had a bit of a cheat day. I got my last, I got that all out, and I was like, I'm about to do a weigh-in today. But tomorrow, everything shifts. Two big things. One, if you can meal prep something that you can see yourself eating for the least the next 2 weeks, you take care of one major meal of the day.
That's a big one.
That's a smart idea.
If you can determine, like, you can get a meal, like what is it, meal planner portion size. They're already portioned for you. My biggest problem is portions. I'll eat too big of stuff. Even when it's good food, it's too big. And, you get it in excess. Meal planning. And then also, you got to set a day aside to get rid of any and everything that you know that you would eat if you were up and you were bored.
Question for you, Curtis. But you have your little boy. How do you even avoid that? I mean, they like snacks too. I mean, the kids.
How do you do that? Do you use the kids as excuses to eat sometimes?
See, here's one of the benefits of him being a bit speech delayed. He don't always know how to say what he wants, and so he just sees stuff and he's like, "I want that," or he'll just he'll kind of mouth it or whatnot. He don't have a craving for nothing. He just knows what he doesn't want to eat. So for him, it's not a big deal. Like, even with him, he'll eat my vegan food. He eats my vegan pancakes. He'll eat anything that I have as long as it's not made for him.
My son's like that too.
He don't care about it. You know how it is, having kids. Like, he don't care about that. So our thing is, and I talked to my wife about it earlier. I was like, it was a lot harder when my mom was living with us because she'll bring in something from, like, she'll go to like Vons or Ralph's and bring in like 50 cupcake bites, right?
That good stuff
in the middle of the counter.
Yep.
Sit it in the middle of the counter and it just be like, it's for her, but we're welcome to it. Pop the lid. You say, I'm gonna just have one, and then the entire day you're craving just having another one, and that another one sits down, and it's like getting one Oreo. It's like you feel like a punk eating one Oreo.
Man, I'm God damn it.
Shut up, Curtis.
This is just kind of making me hungry, man. I kind of want to go get some pancakes, some cookies, and some cupcakes. And
I told you I had pocket Oreos.
Can I get some of those?
Mike has fucking pocket Oreos, Kurt.
God,
we're out of control.
Dangerous. That sounds dangerous. Well, you gotta. I would say this: take advantage of the fact that we're supposed to be in quarantine, and take advantage of the fact that we can't go to sit down restaurants and do all these things because now it's kind of like you determine your own poison. You determine whatever you want to bring into your house. But I think the first major thing, you got to get rid of shit.
Yeah.
You got to get, that's not that to like for somebody else, I can understand like having some leeway because you want to have a little bit of, reward for making good decisions. But I get rid of everything. And if I do get something, I only eat it as a reward. I'll give you an example. I got this vegan chocolate milk. It's good. It's okay. It's decent for you. But it still has like a pretty high carb intake. It's like pea protein.
Mm-hmm.
It is the most delicious thing that I have in my vegan collection. I only drink that when I take my pills at night, like my turmeric for inflammation, my sea moss. Like only when I'm doing great stuff for my body do I give it that reward. So then what happens is that instead of me craving just a reward, it makes me want to go take my vitamins so that I can have a sip of the stuff that I really, really like. So maybe
that's interesting.
If you and that's how all of our brains work. We work on a reward system.
Mm-hmm.
If your brain says, hey, you're gonna get 3 Oreos, something like a dog. You say, I'm gonna give you 3 Oreos if you get on a treadmill today, or if you take a walk today. You'll crave the Oreos so much that the walk will be like it literally will be your craving is stronger than your need. It'll be stronger than your dislike of walking or dislike of working out.
I'm getting motivated.
So I don't even try to fight it. I dance with it. Not even
getting
motivation. I'll be honest with you, it's not even motivation.
I'm losing weight right now.
Good.
I'm getting nervous.
I'm getting motivated, man. Because that just clicked for me right now.
My stomach hurts now.
Like sometimes you'll say some shit and it just clicks for me, and that just clicked for me right now. I was like, yeah, that is how my brain works. I could totally like reward myself, and I'll buy into the reward, but the residual effect is that I'm doing the walk.
Yeah.
And that's all that really matters.
My brain is saying that don't trick yourself.
Mm-hmm. I hope the audience was listening. Yeah, those were some gems.
I would say like this. It's not even that you're necessarily tricking yourself. Because if you tell yourself you're tricking yourself, you're not going to do it. Like at some point in time, it's going to get old. Your brain's going to be like, well, why do I have to do that when I can just eat the Oreos right now? Like your brain will figure out whatever this is. But it's not even so much your brain. It's a fight between the emotional side of your brain and your brain, right? If you can figure out, because you're not going to ever beat the emotional part of your brain. That's the one that always wins. That's the one that says, I'm too tired to go work out today. That's the one that says, I've been working so hard, I deserve to have a large meal. You're never going to beat that. So you have to figure out ways to negotiate with it. My thing, especially in the mornings, I get up earlier and I get more stuff done when I work out. But in the mornings, I know that if I put my shoes next to the door, that's all the motivation I need to go work out or go take a walk. But if I gotta add extra steps, my brain is already convincing me it's too many steps just to go do that. So you limit the steps, you limit your options by throwing away all of the garbage away. And what happens is that the emotional brain says, okay, you're trying to trick me by putting the shoes by the door. But what's really happening is that you're saying, no. Just how about this? Just put the shoes on and walk outside your door. Then the emotional brain gets skeptical, but it doesn't. Goes outside the door and realizes that, damn, it feels kind of good out here. It wouldn't kill me to do 3 minutes. And then you get out there and realize how great your body feels after doing walking. And then you come back and then the emotional brain thinks that it outwitted the smart brain or the thinking brain. That's the way you have to negotiate with it, is that you're never going to beat the emotional brain. You got to find a way to negotiate with it and just dance with it. Like you have to, or it's going to fight against you. Those cravings are going to get stronger.
Kurt, is that the same
bull
thinking
that we eat is going to always win?
Kurt, is that the same thinking that goes into, you shared this with me one time where you were saying like, like when that voice is in your head, you talk to it like a little kid. 'Cause you're like, hey, like you're not trying to get rid of the negative. You're not trying to you're trying to put it in its place in your life, right? Like, or if there's something that makes you feel anxious, you just don't let it overpower you. In fact, you talk to it like a little kid, like, yo, it's gonna be all right. Here's the deal. This is what's going on. This is yeah.
But you know what? I respect the gangster of that little kid. That's why I can't necessarily. I wouldn't even say that. Maybe at one point in time I talked to it like that. I can't do that anymore because I understand that little kid has more longevity than my motivational moments. So I gotta respect this gangster. I gotta be like, you know what? As motivated as I am today or this week, the moment that I see that I don't have one item that's crucial to my meal prep, that emotional brain is like, well, do you really want to go to the store after doing all of that working out? Like, are you really losing weight? Like, look at the scale. Like, how you think that's normal for somebody? You are getting older. I mean, maybe this is just what it's going to be. You're not like you're humongous. You start telling yourself this stuff, and that's the emotional brain that wins. It's little things like this. I'm telling you, it's not all of the stuff that we're talking about right now. Like, it's going to be great to share with social media, but the most difficult part of all of this is when it's just us and the decision to step on a treadmill, the decision to do one small thing in the morning or at night, or not to do one thing when nobody's watching. When nobody gives a damn. It's so easy to get motivated. That's why I'm glad that you brought. That's why it was something that interested me so much, because it was like, I thrive off of like, I get more excited about the competitive aspect of it, because I know that it's not about beating the other person. It's about, for me, like, I don't want to be the guy that did nothing at all. Like, I don't want to fail in this. Especially when I've said, not only am I committing it to myself, but my friends who are taking this serious. How does that make my character look if I don't go all out? Because they're going all out.
Eddie's just started sweating right now. Man. I just want you to know.
Hey,
I just saw a little drip of sweat come down his forehead right now.
How did this even happen? I mean, I woke up this morning and I'm like,
it's
what?
Too late. 5 minutes ago, you gave us your word. There's no way you're quitting under any circumstances, right?
Yeah, man.
Good. This is the motive. This is what I wanted, Kurt. This is what I wanted. This is what I knew. I knew you were going to bring that beauty to this thing. Man, let's get on with this, right? We got to weigh you in. We're also going to weigh in again this week because we want to kind of see what happened on Christmas week. So we're going to kind of figure that out. So you get kind of situated.
I can get ready. Can
you get the scale ready, Eddie? And we're going to get Kurt weighed in first, and then we're going to make sure we get that up on the board so we can keep track of this. And then Kurt, I think the way we'll do it with you is every couple weeks you can send us in a video or come on the show, whatever's part of your schedule, and then just give us an update of where you're at, because I know the audience is definitely going to want to know. Also, if you hit any challenges, we definitely want to hear that too, and how to get through them, and Yeah.
Well, I think that's where the benefit of us coming, like, to me, this is an accountability group right now.
Yes.
Like, and I think that me sending in a video, you don't know when that video was shot.
I got it.
You don't know wonder what circumstances it was.
Okay.
Deep fake.
Like, I want to. Yeah, exactly. I want to hear everybody's story, and I want to hear like, yo, this sucks, because I think that's the only thing that's going to carry along with us when we're not on the cameras. Is those conversations we have when we're on the cameras, and then you take that through the week, and it's like, before you make that decision, that's going to like do a domino effect on all that hard work that you've been doing. Think about that conversation you had on Saturday. So I'll make the time for it.
Cool. That's beautiful, man. I mean, man, thank you so much for that. Let's get on with this. By the way, the chat room is starting to throw odds in the chat. You guys are horrible. Let's get on with this.
4-1, Mackie.
Let's get on with this. All right. He's got it there.
I see it.
We're looking at 240. We'll call it 241.242. Yeah.
Yeah. See that. Well, let's do this. Let me.
You gotta do it one more time.
Put the phone down. me put the phone down for a second.
Okay.
Because if not, it's going to be me leaning overweight in it. So let it do what it does.
Okay.
And this thing doesn't let me cheat. This thing goes straight to the phone.
We got you. We got cameras in your house already.
Yeah, the surveillance has started, man.
Okay, I was trying to figure out what that was all about.
Yeah, that wasn't a plumber.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
Okay, and then of course it goes off. So the last reading for that was 242.
Okay.
0.1.
So we'll say 242?
242, yes.
Because you got one under and one over. Okay, cool. So he's at 242. We're gonna go ahead and get ready here too as well. We gotta weigh in. Mr. Mackey, do you want to go up first?
We'll go up first. Like I said, I'm gonna weigh.
I would take the shoes off.
I'm gonna weigh in with
the shoes off.
What I have on me right now.
Right.
I'll eat the difference.
No, they don't get the body again until you've done what you needed to do.
Exactly. We can't unpackage the goods until the finale. So, okay.
Okay, so go ahead and
even my 15-pound headphones.
yes, exactly. You might want to take off your headphones because they weigh about 90 pounds. Oh, yeah. Good.
I got a neck now like Henry Rollins. So.
You think I should have took my AirPods out?
No, you don't have the same problem.
On air.
No, yeah. All right, Mackie, are you ready?
That's what they call air. Okay.
All right, man. Here we go.
Eddie, I need you in your place,
I'm
please.
coming in.
Here we go. Okay, Eddie is officially there.
All right, here I am. Oh,
he's done this many times for big fights. Eddie, by the way, just so you know, the odds have come in. You're 12-1.
Oh, what?
Okay, so
is that good or bad?
It's not.
It's not good. Okay, so it's
great.
It's the one right before the 260.
So 259.
Yes.
Okay, get off, Mikey, one more time, and then get back on. And he's holding about a 5-pound mic now.
Here, let me get that mic there. Maybe that was it.
Let's see.
All right.
He's already in flex.
It's
got my heavy equipment.
Oh. Hold on. Don't move. Yeah, it's real. Yeah, 259.
259. Yeah. Okay. Eddie, since you're there,
yes.
Why don't you just go ahead and jump on? Mikey, go ahead and have a seat.
That's your mic.
That big gains over the.
Eddie, you're remembering this, right? Curtis 242, Kurt?
I wrote it down.
Yeah.
242.
Yep. Ooh, Mike.
What happened? Did Mike go up or down?
We'll say it right now. Let me.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Let's not give it away yet. Okay, go ahead, Eddie. Jump on there. I think you did it with shoes and all, right?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead, and I'll go ahead and take a look. Mike, you got the column.
As you can see, the state-of-the-art equipment that we have here on Christie's the Internet, calibrated by MIT scientists and NASA, the highest caliber of instrumentation that you've ever seen.
178. Woo! All right, get down. One more time. Holy shit!
Ooh, flex on
this
him.
Shit just got serious, boy. All right,
here we go.
One more time.
We're gonna get an official weight here.
One more time. He's trying to cut. He's trying to recalibrate. I don't know if we can let that first one go.
And this is being simulcasted right now to the Bureau of Weights and Measures.
Here we go.
Go. Yeah, it does not matter.
Precision.
We are at 178 for Hip Hop Eddie. Let's not give away what he weighed in initially for people who don't remember. Curtis King got a 5-1 odds. He's got to like those odds. Mackey's 4-1. Get out of here. We got some homers in the. Okay, hold on. I'm going up.
All right, man. Let's get
I'm a real
so
homer.
let's see.
It should be 4 to fat ass. That's what it should be.
Okay.
Let me get out of the way.
This jacket weighs like at least 10 pounds.
And you should put those gloves on that you had on.
Mike, go ahead and describe what's happening around
All
here.
right, so we got Kelsey Ray right now getting into perfect physical condition right now. He's about to step on the scale.
Oh, here we go.
He's on. The anticipation is killing me. 240? The official says 240 right now. We're going to do a second weight right here.
I see 240 right here.
240 is the official count. All right, so we got a second weight coming up here. I mean, you could hear a pin drop in the auditorium right now.
All right, there you go. Yep, here we go.
Are you stepping on? All right, it's going up slowly, but it's going there.
240.
240.
All right, let's go. Write it up. Ooh. Wait, how can that possible? Good God. Let's go. Okay. All right, let's. Chris sees the internet is. I mean, the thing is, I just wanted. I mean, I know you too, Eddie, right? You just wanted Kurt to feel welcome. Right. Yeah, because you did. I felt like, why don't we all get around the same weight? And then let's start. You know, that's what I was going for.
Yeah, I figured it was just like the last time was just like kidding.
It was kidding. And I had been dehydrated. I don't know. Okay, so Eddie, go ahead and read the results. So just so we know, Kurt has that extra week of training.
He did. Yeah, he did. But when we got with him, he was 245. And today he's at 242. So he lost weight to prepare and eating.
Good God.
Interesting.
Okay, it's not going great.
I haven't even started working out yet.
He hasn't even started working out yet.
Right.
Okay, so
here comes the real numbers.
Okay, so
all right, so last week I came in at 172.
Okay, so for sure you're 169, right? 169 now?
Yeah, I mean 178.
170. Okay, so you went up.
Something happened.
You went up 6 pounds.
I don't even know how that happened.
I mean, Christmas was a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Let me come to your house for Christmas. I'm going to your house for Christmas.
I'm not gonna lie. I had Christmas dinner again today. So
I did eat a lot today.
Okay,
all
so
right.
who's
and then
next?
we had the world famous Mike Mackey.
Okay.
And he came in last week at 252. And he is now at 259.
Okay.
I mean,
so
a little bit.
I have that like Benjamin Button's disease, except for fat.
For fat.
For fat, yeah.
It just
let you know.
That's good. Good. We learn new things every week here on Chrissy's
I can give it to Mike a little bit because he is wearing more clothes than he had last time.
Sure.
But other than that,
I mean, I don't know if it's how many pounds?
6.
No, there's no way that's 6 pounds of
material.
You're lucky to get a pound, an extra couple pounds, maybe.
Yeah, I've been stress eating a lot. Maybe it's for the holidays.
Right.
So.
I thought it was just.
I've been stress eating for this show. Okay, and then
and then we got our final weigh-in that came in was Kilseaver. He was weighed in last week at 232.
Right. So and I went down to what 227, I think.
It was kind of closer to the it was 240, man.
Okay, so.
We all gained weight except Curtis.
Okay, well, I mean, he didn't technically gain weight. He's starting at 2.
Road, fellas.
How did that even happen, man?
It's gonna be a long road.
What? Okay, well.
We all got disqualified. He just won.
No. Okay, so this just shows you how serious it's got to get, guys.
Oh yeah.
Guys, this cannot happen again next week.
Does it help that I'm eating pizza tonight? I'm having pizza. I'm still eating the rest of my Pizza Hut. I'm not done.
But I mean,
I had
either way,
I mean,
like he said, tomorrow it all changes.
Tomorrow it all changes.
Tomorrow there will not be a snack in a 20-mile radius of the house.
Is there
I'm going to my neighbor's house. I'm going to my neighbor's house. I'm clearing out. No, after 12 a.m. I'm going to my neighbor's house and I'm taking the fridge and I'm throwing everything in the trash just so they can eat better.
Yeah.
I don't want any temptations. I don't even want to smell barbecue.
Yes.
It's over. It's over. Salads, water.
Oh, my stomach hurts, man.
Okay, guys. Guys, come on. We got to get. Come on. We got to get serious. I don't want any more playing around out of you guys. All right.
What?
You guys look worried. I'm looking at you guys, and you look a lot more worried.
What? We haven't even started.
I mean, Mike, we just started.
I think Mike is hiding.
Yeah. Okay. We'll get it together, guys. And
can I ask you guys a question?
Sure.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course, we're an open book,
like a real question. Real accountability question.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go.
this is an accountability question. This is all jokes aside.
Yes, sir.
Because I know we're shooting the stuff and all of that. What is your why? What is the why? Like, what is? I'm curious of what the why is for every. Because it's got to be something even more than just the whole competition. Like, what is the why?
Eddie,
well for me, it is, to be honest, it's just living long for my kids.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's for the kids, yeah. Because to be honest, I didn't really ever think about that part until now, this part. And then it's like, oh shit, like they're going to want to play sports. Am my body going to hurt?
You don't want to be that old dad.
Yeah, like,
yeah.
So yeah, it's mainly for the kids and the longevity to be here with them as long as I can.
That's a good one. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Mackie?
That's a good question, I guess. I guess my why is about the same. You know, I want to do it in honor of my grandfather. I just lost my grandfather this week, so I want to do it in his honor. Right? He was he ran for the Olympics.
That's a good one.
In LA. So he was always a healthy guy, you know. So I kind of want to do it in his honor because like he was always pushing hard and always trying to stay fit, and I was always such a fat kid. So, you know, I went jogging 3 times this week. I haven't been jogging since 1996. So, you know,
just fire.
I'm trying to do it. You know, I'm committed to doing it.
Wait, did you say 1996?
Yeah, I believe it's been a long time
Holy
since
shit, that is fire.
I broke a sweat. So,
maybe that's why your
fire
weigh-in
your
came
pants, probably.
His weigh-in came in heavier. That's why.
Yeah, I'd say those are both really good ones, man. Mm-hmm. Maybe we should get Grandpa's picture in the studio so we can, you know what I mean? Like he's looking at us like, yeah, you motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Like,
how about
I'd say, yeah, man. You know what? Mine is. I did not anticipate, Kurt, that my career would be the way it is. In that, it was the later part of my youth that everything started to come together. So if that is just the facts of it, and I want to enjoy this and pursue like mastery in a lot of these things, it's going to take time. And I know that I'm going to need to be able to be in like great physical shape to last that longevity and be able to put in the hours that I really want to do to accomplish it. So my why is the ability to be my best. Like I need to do that. And I know I'm lying to myself if I'm not physically there, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. My why is, it's a little bit of combination of what Eddie was talking about, really wanting to be able, because I'm a later father, wanting to be able to be not just physically fit, but he's not beating me in one-on-one in basketball. Like that's just not going to happen until he's in his 20s, and I don't care what age I am at that point. But wanting to have the help for him, also seeing how easily my body breaks down because of how much I push it, and knowing that because I push it to that level, I have not prepared it on a nutritional level or a physical level to sustain that. That scares me. And so that's a huge part of my why. The reason why I asked that is because I never forget a trainer told me, he was like, we got to establish that first, because that's going to be your North Star. When you look at your clock and it says, you know, you're at 1.8 miles and you can go to 2 miles. And, you know, when your mind asks, what's the big deal? Why do we have to finish all the way through? That why is going to be your North Star. That why is going to be the thing that pulls you over. So I always ask my wife the same thing. Like whenever she says she wants to commit to doing something, whether it's like the goal she has with her business, I say, well, why? Because if you can attach something that's extremely emotional, it's like you were talking about, you know, your grandfather, you can attach something that's extremely emotional. People won't understand your drive, and it won't be for them to understand. They just got to get prepared for the results.
Ooh. Oh, that's dope.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
Bars.
So,
wow.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm not coming back here next week. You bet. I'm not coming back here next week with no results. Let's go.
All right, Kurt. Dude, thank you so much for checking in with us.
Appreciate it, man.
Well, now we'll see you next week for sure.
Yeah.
So Kurt will be here next week, guys. Yeah, thank you so much, dude. Follow at Curtis King on Instagram. Trust me, you're going to get to know him very well over these next few weeks in this journey. Kurt, you are a motivation to us all. And I'm telling you, like, come on, man. Like, you're in this. I'm not failing at this. I'm definitely not failing. I'm definitely not failing in front of Curtis King. That's not going to happen. That's good enough motivation for me. Man. So
the fact that we follow through on even the initial commitment, this is the hardest part. So it already is setting the bar. There's no failure going to happen in this. Now it's a matter of like, how much damage can we do in a good way?
Yeah.
By operating as a unit on this. So let's do it.
Yeah. Shout out to the chat room saying inspiring. Yes, guys. And then if you're in the chat room or you're catching this on recorded versions, I think what we want to do, and Kurt, maybe you have some insight on how we can go about this, but I'd love to grab somebody from your community, one of your supporters, and someone from our community, and let them come along on the journey with us. We'll keep them accountable. We'll make them check in as well on the show. If they just get through, right? If they just get through,
we got some goodie bags.
Yeah, we're gonna have like a great gift for them at the end. We're gonna put together a bag from the community. So if you can think of a way to try to get someone in your community, and then maybe share with us how a good way to do it, I'm down.
And maybe we should have talked about this off air. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to throw this out there. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm hoping that this won't be a one-time deal.
Gotcha.
Like, I'm hoping that we won't lose this weight, and then summertime comes around and we got our summer bods and we're like, yeah, you know,
right.
It's all good.
Right. It's a lifestyle thing.
I feel like it's already going to be pretty damn demanding of us on a solo level to do everything that we're doing, that we almost have to create the blueprint for somebody when they come into this.
I feel that.
Because we don't even know what this is.
Gotcha.
I meant to talk to you. I didn't want to like, especially because I know folks are excited about the gifts and the prizes, but I'm thinking of like, if there's somebody else that I've never worked in any capacity, I've worked with you guys. I know how you guys operate. If there's somebody I pull from my community who's supremely talented in music, but when it comes to this, they're just like, I don't know. I feel like if we create a blueprint and we say, look, what we did amongst ourselves, that'll be more incentive for somebody to be like, how can I get down?
I like that.
Okay,
and on top of that, I get rewards. I'm just throwing it out there. But if I got to find somebody, I'll find somebody. I just want them to know that I'm about to put my head down. I'm going.
Yeah. Right. I got you. I feel you, man.
Going.
Yeah, I'm with that too.
And so next week you'll be here, hopefully under 242, right? That's right.
242 is
under 242.
He came in at 242.
Yeah.
This is why I need to shut up. But I'm aiming in the next 2 months to get to 220.
What? Ooh. Okay, let's go.
I mean, when you said summer
it's an
body,
aggressive amount of weight.
I was already looking at myself. I'm like, damn.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have muscles on me again.
That's my goal too, Kurt. I'm trying to get to 220. That's what I said at the beginning of this. It's aggressive, but I've been there before.
3 months.
Yeah.
Let's push 3.5 months. 3.5 months, I think, is short enough, and it's also long enough to keep the commitment. Because I'm telling you, after that first 26 to 30 days, it's just going to be a matter of, can I get outside of my head to continue this? At this point, it becomes a habit. At this point, you set a new bar. But we got to get those first 26 days out of the way. That's why I'm thinking of bringing in somebody, and I'm just like, man, I feel like we have to even see what we look like in this situation.
I like it.
Because there's a lot. It's a mental game, and the real mental game is when we get off of this phone and we don't have each other there to be like, oh, you got this. The real one is when it's like, do I really want to get out of bed at 7 o'clock and go jog right now? And it's out of my warm bed. That's the most challenging one for me. Do I really want to do that?
I feel you, man. Yes, you do, by the way.
Kill it, man. I do. Oh, I do.
Yes.
I do. I do.
I'm just not gonna even use blankets.
Eddie, just sleep outside, and then you'll just be ready. All right, Kurt. We'll see you next week, man. Thanks again, guys. At Curtis King, follow him, support him. You guys will be seeing a lot of him. So we'll see you sooner, Kurt.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
All right then.
Yeah, that's Curtis King, man.
Dope,
what
man.
can we say
Dope,
about Kurt? Dude, Kurt is here, bro.
So motivated.
Wow, he just changed. Damn, he changed me. And
yeah, he got you motivated.
He got me, man.
I saw you get the chills. Did you almost get a little choked up?
I might have, yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Bit, yeah.
He's got that thing, right?
Yeah, man.
He's got that thing where he can just turn it on.
Yeah. I mean, look at the chat. What does it say? Melissa Moreno, I'm excited to see
the ending results. We are all... Hopefully you tuned in late to not see our weigh-ins again, because you would be severely disappointed. Let's see. So,
the
Eddie,
creators of the weight loss challenge.
Because we got to keep ourselves honest, right?
Yes.
And by the way, I liked what we did today. We talked a little bit about our I didn't even tell my bowling story.
Yes.
So
or how many? Or you guys didn't say how many years you feel you've aged of what you eat.
I've lost at least, I'd say off of drinking. Because I definitely went, that's the thing.
Yeah,
Mike, you met me way after I had gone through my drinking days. But I was literally Monday through Sunday.
Oh, my goodness.
Every night I'd be out at some bar. I knew every bar to go to. I knew where the spots were. Yeah. And I was a social drinker, and I was never a sloppy drunk, so it was even worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could compose yourself.
Yeah, and I would drink like a gallon of alcohol every time we'd be out. But that was a big one. When I cut that out,
that's rigorous.
Yeah, so I've definitely, I'd say a good 9 years, but I'm gonna get them back.
Yes,
this is what we're doing. We're getting them back.
Detoxing our body.
I'm trying to think of my bully. I was the same way, Mike. I didn't like bullies. I would always try to defend kids and blah blah blah. But I know I have. Oh, yeah, mine happened when I was rapping already.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was, but I've been rapping most of my life. So, but I think I was like 16 or 17, and I was in we went to this show, and there was this crew there, and I forget their names. I would say it if I remembered. Because I think one of these guys I actually met later on in life as an older guy, and he's got kids, and and he was embarrassed about the moment, but
it's just different. Yeah,
so we were rapping. We got in a cypher. We were rapping, and I remember these guys. I almost kind of looked up to them because they seemed like they were really doing it, and they were but they were also very tough and like. Oh, okay. And they had the whole shtick already, yeah. And one of the guys, I was rapping. I shit you not, I'm rapping, blah 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 blah. And I think at least in my mind at the time, I'm killing this dude. Like we were just kind of going at each other, and I'm just killing him, right? And he goes, I forgot what I said. Something like I ended a line with something about him. I said it was something about like you're not going to test me or something, right? It was very battle-like, and he just cocked back and punched me right in the chest.
Oh wow! During a cipher?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's my worst nightmare.
And so he punches me right in the chest. My air goes out. I'm like, and he's bigger than me. He's older than me. I don't know what to do. Mind you, like, you know what I mean? I thought I went from like a high, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm winning to
kick him in the balls, man.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, luckily, I've always been a pretty logical thinker. My thinking at the time was, and correct me if I'm wrong, Mike, tell me if you would have handled this a different way. But my thinking at the time was, if he's crazy enough to punch me in front of all these people in the chest, he might have a gun or some shit. Like he might do some other shit. Right. Yeah. And so I was just scared and nothing happened. But I remember being out of shape. I wasn't in shape. I was kind of like, I wouldn't have been able to defend myself. And it might have, I don't know if I would have put up much of a fight.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, I remember that dude. I wish I could remember his, I almost want to say this is what happened to that group, by the way. I think one of the guys went to jail, and then the other two just became normal people. And I'm telling you, I ran into one of the guys. I'm not going to put his name out because he's got kids and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But
you've seen him after the fact.
Yeah, well, as adults.
Okay.
And because to me it's fun. I mean, it's funny now. Yeah. Like when I think about it, like I was like, yeah. And in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I'm killing it. Yeah. And I remember looking over at my friend, and he's looking straight ahead, and his eyes get big. I'm like, what? And as I'm turning around, I see a fist come right to my chest, boom, and I go, and obviously the battle's over. I have lost.
I was gonna say though, but I would say the silver lining in all this though is that you actually did win the battle.
I mean, can you really win a battle once you've been socked in the chest? You know what I mean? Like, people heard the.
Maybe that was probably the win.
No, it didn't feel like a win. Let me tell you guys. So, yes, these are the kind of things we're going to get through. We're going to get these out, and we're going to exercise our demons, guys. Yeah. That's what it is.
We're unpacking a lot of ways.
Chris sees the internet is going to be a little church up in here every once in a while. We're going to exercise these demons right out of us.
Yeah, they got to get out, man.
Eddie, did you have a bully?
I was trying to think as you were saying, and
I feel like you probably never got bullied.
No, I didn't really.
Were you the bully?
Well, yeah, were you the bully? Did you know? Maybe you didn't know.
No, I wasn't the bully, man.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Did you ever throw somebody's? Did you ever knock somebody's tray out of their hand and laugh?
No.
Did you ever throw a piece of fruit at somebody?
No. The only time I remember something I think it was like in the 6th or 7th grade, where there was a kid.
Me and Mike are gonna jump in right now.
I was in line to my lunch.
You're gonna pay, bully.
And then this kid goes. I guess he was a bully. Yeah, I guess he goes and he cuts me, and I was like, "Hey, no."
But you stood up for yourself.
Yeah, and then I just punched
cut you.
Yeah,
you punched him.
Yeah, I punched him.
See, Eddie didn't have. So
is that a bully?
Right? Yeah, no. Were you the bully? No, you weren't the bully.
That's like self-defense at that point, right?
Like, okay. Then
he cut you,
and then that was all.
That's weird. You never had a bully.
Not that I. No, I don't.
You didn't put me in a locker.
Yeah, no, you sure that
but I do have a jersey.
You wear that next week.
That'd be so funny, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I've been asked like, where are you from and stuff when I was living in LA. But other than that, I mean,
like the gang bully.
Yeah, the gang.
Like sock checks and stuff like
that. I mean, the guy that punched me in the chest was definitely one of those.
Oh,
he was definitely a gang bully.
I definitely try to avoid all that stuff as much.
Yeah. And then I think one time I got jumped in, and they like stole like my cousin and mine like bike. It was like a beef he had as a little kid with like these bullies on the block. And I just happened to be, I got like residual, you know what I mean? Like he got me into it basically. Like I was really small at that time. That was my first time I'd seen a bully. I didn't even know what it was until I saw that. And I remember these kids were riding our bikes. These bullies were good, actually. These are some good bullies. Like picture this, man. Picture this in your head, because it was right out of a movie. We're riding our bikes down the block. Across the street from us, we're passing this house, right? And it's a 2-story house. All the windows are broken in the house, by the way. This family lives there, this big family of, which oddly, different races. It was like a bunch of kids. It might have been like a halfway home.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it was. I just didn't know.
Family?
Yeah. It was like the ghetto modern family version. Except there was like 15 of them. And we're riding past the house, and picture this in your mind. It's like an old Victorian house, right? And there's 2 windows up there, almost like, it looks like a face, you know what I mean? Like those old houses. And the windows are broken out, and there's kids sitting in the window with their legs like hanging out the window and just kind of leaning on the window, and they see us, and they jump out of the 2nd-story windows, like kind of like crawl down the side and hang from the window and all start jumping.
Like ghetto special forces.
Like ghetto special forces, bro.
Oh, wow.
I'm telling you.
They got those, man.
They sprint across the street. I'm in shock. And by the way, guys, it's a special day because I'm wearing my 2 brand new Padre batting gloves to ride my bike. You know what I mean? Brand new Padre batting gloves. They come up. One of the guys jumps, and he does that bully thing where he kind of like, he's holding your bike. He's facing you, holding your bike, but he has his legs over your wheels, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Hey, I like your gloves." And mind you, this is my first encounter with bully. I didn't know that that's normal bully talk. You know what I mean? Like, "Hey, I like your shoes." Hey,
well, thank you.
That means, yeah. I was like, "Oh, thanks." And he's like, "You should give me those." And my little brain started to compute it, and it was all down. I started to cry. I was like, "Oh shit!" And dude, I'm telling you this, Mike. I want to make a short film about this or something about it one day.
Okay.
Out of nowhere, I mean, the best I could describe him was he was like a superhero cholo. This super cholo comes out of nowhere. And I'm talking like he's got a bandana, like we could barely see his eyes.
Okay.
Right? His head's completely shaved. He's got tats all over. He's in a wife beater. He's got house shoes on and cut off dickies. I mean, the uniform. He's all big buff dude. And he's like, "Hey, leave those kids alone." And he comes over and and now this is where it gets weird, right? But karma's a bitch. These kids, mind you, I'm like 11.
Okay.
My cousin's 3 years older than me. These kids are his age, right? So, I mean, we're young. This guy's a grown. He's probably like 26.
Oh my goodness.
Probably freshly out of jail. Comes over. And I forgot one of the worst parts is as my cousin tried to get away, they stuck a broom in his spokes and it flipped his bike.
Oh wow!
And so he's on the ground injured. He's out, right? No help to me.
Yeah.
Fucking, he started it. And Super Cholo comes over and literally starts beating the shit out of these kids.
Oh, wow.
12, 13 of these kids. And I said yes back then, right?
Yeah.
Now it seems a little different, right? Because he was like 27 and they were like 13. But he was beating the fuck out of them. I'm talking like straight on, like Bruce Lee,
wow.
Cholo style though. And he was he had it like his arms up like this. He was like, "What's up? What's up? Pop, 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 pop." And he just started popping them all. And they were just going down. Kids were running back, "Mom, Mom," with eyes crying. Like, it was crazy. And this really, dude, I wish I was exaggerating.
You didn't have to give a police statement.
This is not an exaggeration.
Like a police statement or anything?
No, dude. You know what the weirdest thing is? No police came. Nobody called the police. The neighbors came out and they were like, "Serves you right," blah, blah, blah. Because everybody hated that family on the block because they fucked up so much shit. But he was like, "Yeah, dude." He was like Craig. And he was knocking out a bunch of Debos, like bam, 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 just Debo after Debo.
Juan Cena.
Juan Cena. He was like Juan Cena, bro. Very good. That was very good. But yeah, that was, I remember, and that's how I learned that there were cholos.
Yeah.
That were superheroes. And I also learned that there were bullies. And up until that point, I was very naive. I thought people just generally got along.
But you got to keep your gloves.
No, I lost one.
Oh, damn.
And my mom got mad when I got home because she's like, "Where's the glove?" And I was like, "This blah, 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 this happened." And she's like, "You got to get back out there and get that glove because if not, you're going to always be someone who gets picked on and taken stuff."
That's what they told Michael Jackson.
And so guess what? I went back.
Yeah.
And luckily it was on the ground.
Oh, good. There we go.
I just told her that I got it from the other guys. But hey, I didn't grow up to be picked on after that.
Good.
Yeah. That was my story, man.
That would make it excellent.
And that's the kind of things we're going to get out of here on Christie's the Internet during our weight loss experience over the next 90 days, I guess.
Yes. Wow, I got extended.
Yeah.
What's the chat say? The chat says
Kurt just came in here. He was like, "Nah, we're doing it 90 days." And I'm like, "Okay."
Extended it.
Yeah, I'm with it.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
I'm with it. Hey, he's right, though.
I'm excited about that.
Yes.
The summer body.
Man, the accountability is going to be awesome.
I'm so happy about that. Like,
Ladies,
it's going to be...
me and Mike Mackey are going to be in Speedos on the beach. It's going to look like two ripped bears in the woods.
Is that because you're hairy?
Well, I'm hairless, so...
okay. So
I'm waxing at this point.
Yeah,
I might as well just start getting used to it. Because
cut from marble. That's
all
really
my album covers are going to be shirtless
from
here on out.
I'm gonna join a boy band. That's how real it's getting.
Guys, before we get out of here, let's go ahead and check what's trending. You guys heard the stimulus check is held up again.
No.
When I came,
did it get signed today? Let's find out.
I left.
Did it say fuck Spanos? Oh, that last picture.
But I did watch those videos that you were telling me about, like how the fraud of the voting and all that. Oh man, that's some crazy stuff happening out there.
Okay, let's see here.
That's for next week's episode.
Yeah,
yeah. There was a bunch of stuff I wanted to get into, but I was just too inspired.
There he is.
Oh. Trump signs coronavirus. Yes. Still pitches for 2000.
So tomorrow, supposedly they're going to vote for that standalone. So
President Trump on Sunday signed the coronavirus relief package that will boost unemployment benefits and avert government shutdown. Well, he also continued to push for $2,000 stimulus checks instead of $600 checks in the bill. Man, I always liked that Trump guy. You know, I said from the beginning, you know, you got to give him a chance.
That bill, though, was filled with so
that's the least this motherfucker could do.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, it's interesting that he signed it because there was a lot of, you know, it's really disproportionate.
Dude, so there's a good chance we're going to get $2,000. On Monday, the House will vote to increase payments to individuals from $600 to $2,000. Man, I honestly hope they do that.
Yeah.
Like I said last week, I think I'm not in a place where I'm gonna spend it on something for my business, most likely. Mm-hmm. There's people who are going to spend this to eat.
Maybe like a little fridge.
$600 is not fucking enough.
Maybe you can get like a little fridge and we can put like.
Not for you.
Oh. You didn't want to put a fridge in there?
Eddie, you're about to make a killing, bro. If they do 2,000, that means you get 2,000, your wife gets 2,000, and then you get 1,200 per kid.
Oh, another 1,200?
Yeah, per kid.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know all that.
Man, I knew I should have had fucking kids. God damn it.
Well, nobody told my wife.
Look how happy Mike is all of a sudden.
Oh, my goodness.
Mike's like,
oh, shit.
PlayStation 5, motherfucker.
2021, I got you.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so that passed.
Oh, maybe get like
good. Eddie with the fourth quarter
like a private
stat.
trainer, man.
Let me see. You can't. Who's going to get a private trainer?
Well, because of the stimulus check, man.
You're not. You wouldn't do.
I'm just kind of throwing that out.
Unemployment benefits let's see.
Then it's tax season next week. You know,
tax season's here already.
Next quarter, January. That's when you get
that's when you get the baby money.
Yeah. All this, all the stuff in the news right now is 2020.
It isn't even
the 2020 stuff. I'm done with 2020. Aren't you?
Yeah,
I'm done. I'm done with 20. I don't want to report on 2020.
It's like a couple of days left.
It's over.
Yeah.
Ready for New Year's Eve. Ready for ready for
4 days, right?
Kind of end officially.
Yeah, 4 days. 4 days. We have
4 days away, man. Kill C. Ray Super Cholo Adventures. I would watch that show. Thanks, man. Yeah, I think that would be an amazing show. But shout out to all the super cholos out there doing the good work, doing the Lord's work. I'd say, and shout out to all the good bullies that at least put some thought into it. You know, I mean, you're gonna get yours because there's a super cholo waiting for you. But I mean, at least it's better than the whole throw them in the locker thing. Did you guys actually know anybody who got thrown in a locker?
I did.
Yeah.
I was too fat.
Did you get thrown in?
I was too fat.
I was going to say, I was always too big. They could never do it to me without like killing me or something. Someone did steal my Letterman's jacket. Did I tell you that?
Oh, no way.
Yeah. Yes.
Of course, did you have your letter too?
Yeah. I played football.
That sucks.
But
I might have been that guy, I think, in school, man.
The stealing guy? Were you like the bad kid?
That stole stuff?
I might have. I might have borrowed stuff and then just never returned
Stealing sports memorabilia?
I looked at it that way at that time.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you then, Eddie. That might mean that you were the bully.
Oh.
Yeah, you were the bully. Okay, so there's one. Cool.
Part.
Keep an eye on that one, Mike. Keep an eye on
when you were saying Dickies and all that. I remember wearing Dickies and like the white beater. And I had like a brush behind my pocket that I would walk around the little neighborhood.
Wait, so were you a cholo?
I wasn't, but I definitely, I think I wanted, but I didn't.
Are you sure you weren't a cholo?
Yeah, I never got jumped in.
Right.
So that
I don't think you need to be. I don't think you had to get jumped in to be a cholo, though.
Well, you were
I guess part of the gang. Oh yeah, that's the gang. Never mind. Yeah.
OG, triple OG Eddie here, hip hop Eddie.
Yeah.
Man, that's rich. You were a cholo? That's cool, man.
No, not well. Maybe. I don't think. Well, I dress like one. I would think. I slick my hair back.
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did.
Super cholo. He can be super cholo.
Yeah, you might have been on your way to becoming a super cholo had you stayed in shape. But you ruined it for yourself.
Well, I moved to San Diego and then it was over.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, what can we do, man? All right. Well, next week we'll have Curtis King on the show. Yeah. We won't go as long as we did this week. This is, what are we at? Like 1:56. Almost 2 hours. But we'll see you guys next week. PlatformCollection.com is where you find us. Also, this week, 2Mex Cinema is back.
Yes.
Make sure you check us out on Wednesday. 2Mex Cinema, myself, Parker Edison, over at 2Mex TV on YouTube. Go to the YouTubes. It's a good place to be.
Have an awesome New Year. I mean, stay safe.
Shout out to my son. It's his birthday today.
Oh, little Mackie.
Yeah, my son Apollo turned 4 today.
4. All right, man.
I like it. Well, happy birthday, Apollo.
Apollo.
What a good name, man.
Yeah, man.
He's destined. He's just kind of destined at that point.
Oh, yeah.
He's got
a cool name.
Yeah. I feel like Apollo gets chicks.
Who picked that?
You know what I mean? Like, you're not like an Apollo and you don't get chicks.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a cool middle name, too.
What is it?
No, I'll tell you out there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. We don't want anybody to get kidnapped. Okay, well, we'll see you guys. PlatformCollection.com. Go there and make sure you guys cover your mouths, please. And that's the internet, and we see it. We'll see you guys next time.